Hey, how's it going? This is Kenny with Keller Williams Realty. Hope everybody's having a great week. Thanks for checking me out. This week, I wanted to go over some of the market stats that came out. Since we're now into March, we have some of those February numbers. And I'm always following the South Metro, especially. Not to say that I can help you with any part of the Metro, especially those close by areas, say like I always say Fulton and Clayton and Henry, but heavy in South Fulton and Conyers and Covington and Fayette and all those places too, and anywhere in the metro. But I study and specialize in Henry and Clayton. So I have my report here. I'm just gonna kind of go through it more quickly instead of hitting every number. I picked kind of three stats that I thought were important for both Henry and Clayton. I'm kind of going to go through those. Average sales price, average days on the market, and the number of closed sales. I think that has a lot to do with the market right now. Um, so let's get started with Henry. So in February of 2022, the average sales price was 359,000. This year it's 348,000. So what, 11,000 drop. Um, so that's good for the people that's watching the prices. Um, for the most part, even though interest rates are high and prices are up, they've held their value. Homes have held their value for the most part. So I'm sure some people are happy to see those prices going down. Average days on the market. So, days on the market has been way up. In February of 2023, it was 58 days in Henry County. In 2022, it was 24 days. So that's a 141% increase for how long it takes to sell a house. Related to that is closed sales, the number of closed sales in the county in February were 247. Last year in February it was 376. Um, so just to summarize, in Henry County, seeing a slight price drop, average price. We're seeing much longer days on the market, and we're seeing much fewer homes closed. So it's just slowing down as far as the activity. Similar story in Clayton. I always kind of pair them. They kind of go hand in hand. Um, so in Clayton, for February of 2023, the average sales price is 250,000. In 2022, it was 246. So we've seen a slight uptick in prices in Clayton County now. Um, it's hard to say, with a small amount like that. Could it be just more higher end homes selling this year? Just so happened, $1 million home sold or whatever. That could be, something that's tipping the average a little bit. Um, Average days on the market this year is 45 days on the market. Last year was 24. So that's nearly double. Um, Closed sales. Oh, what I wanted to point out, last month in January, average days on the market was 73. So it's come down to 45. So, month over month, it's speeding up actually. So we might be seeing a little bit of influx. And we saw the rates come down a little bit for a minute, so maybe people got a little bit happy, got qualified, and went out there and made a little bit of noise in Clayton. Um, getting some homes sold. So closed sales in February, 202. This year it was 244 last year, and that's 17% down. So that's not as big as Henry County, but still the same story. We might be seeing a little bit more demand in Clayton and Henry right now. Um, that might be, it's more affordable. You have, we don't, maybe I should do Clayton versus Henry. So in February, the average home price in Henry is 348,000 versus Clayton 250,000. So nearly $100,000 difference between the two counties. So you might be just seeing more demand in Clayton because it's like, it's actually got something I could afford there. So sometimes it's hard to tell exactly what's driving that, but um, definitely want to throw them stats at you and not run through too many numbers. But if you have any questions or any comments, feel free to reach out to me. But anyways, thanks for checking me out and have a great night.